What if I told you that the nursing process, yes, that same framework that you learned on day one of nursing school, is the perfect framework for building apps? Over the past couple weeks, I've been building Nursension, which is an application that specifically allows nurses to develop themselves as professionals and entrepreneurs. And I built it all using Claude Code. But here's the thing that's going to challenge your perspective and your viewpoint. The hardest part wasn't actually coding the application. It was believing that I could actually do it. So in this video, I'm going to introduce you to the Nursension app, what it's capable of doing, and to share with you why it is that healthcare professionals and especially nurses are well positioned to be able to build applications like this using Claude Code. So of course, we need to start off with the landing page, which is incredible, if I dare say so myself. Starting off here, we've got, of course, the hero section, and it walks through some of the expectations of what it is that you'll see and who it is that it's helped and why this is important. We've got four main pillars that are covered in the program: leadership development, personal growth, as well as career development, and then the actual bedside to business academy, which is what all of this is trending towards. As y'all know, I'm all about helping nurses to be able to earn income using their nursing knowledge, because you can make way more money that way than picking up extra shifts, even at overtime. In another video, I'll talk about how I was able to get this super nice, fancy, clean animation, but for today, just know that it was not nearly as difficult as you think it might have been. Then we walk through and talk about how the application works, and this is the exact framework that I use when I'm actually coaching nurses one-to-one to be able to start their own businesses. We always got to start with clarity. What is it that you have that is unique to you, that sets you apart, that allows you to have a competitive edge? And then we equip you with new skills, primarily in the space of AI, but especially learning how to sell. Then we talk about leveraging practice. For me, I love to make myself available for my one-to-one clients, but unfortunately, not everyone can afford to work with me. And there are people that are in other parts of the world where there's time differences. There's a lot of different reasons why this is extremely useful. And this is what we're going to be focusing on for the balance of today's video once we go through the rest of this. And all of this is leading towards being able to transform your career, to be able to take what it is that you have learned as a professional, as a nurse, as just a healthcare provider, and then to do something more with it. So we got this really slick section here, and I intentionally am leaving this like this for now, because in the next video, I'm going to walk through how I use tools like Claude Code to be able to fix just silly bugs like this. So that's intentional. And then it talks about the different sections of the application and where we'll ultimately be going. And of course, we just look at that. Look at those animations. Those are so beautiful. I look forward to sharing the secrets behind this with you guys in a future video. And then my testimonials, which of course I've been doing this for almost 3 years now. So we've acquired quite a few different testimonials. And I, of course, was going to incorporate that in here with this nice, smooth animation. And we've got our frequently asked questions, and then of course, how to step into the next step. Let's dive into the main part of the app. When we go in, so right now I'm logged in as an administrator, and administrators have the ability to, of course, do all this extra test stuff and to review evaluations, which we'll show off in another video. But today I just wanted to give you guys a quick overview of the different personas and how they work. Right now we're focusing on Dr. Sarah Chen, and she is a director of nursing practice who's actually going to be interviewing us for an informatics position. When we actually get into the interview section here, it allows us to be able to understand the intended duration, where we're going to be focusing, and gives us a bit of a training briefing as to what is expected and what you need to do to be able to ace this interview. For me, I'm all about the STARS method. This is my secret sauce as to why I've been able to land every single job I have ever interviewed for, and that's no cap. And I'm not trying to brag either, it's just a matter of fact. I credit my success to mastering this methodology, which is why I built this up, so that you can do the same. So enough yapping, why don't we go ahead and show you the goods.
Hi, we're glad to have an opportunity to meet with you today. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Start off by telling us your name and a little bit about yourself.
Gladly. Thank you, Dr. Chen, for this opportunity to chat with you today. My name's Timmy Abiola, and I have been a registered nurse for the past 10 years. My background is in inpatient and outpatient child and adolescent mental health, quality improvement, and most recently, nursing informatics. I'm currently in a clinical informatics analyst role and have been for the past 3 years. And prior to that, I actually led the rollout of Epic when we were switching from Sunrise Clinical Manager back in 2022. I led that rollout for the child and adolescent portfolio, which ultimately led to that temporary position becoming a new and permanent position on the team that I'm now on. I am the only nurse on my team, which has provided me with a unique perspective as to how it is that nursing knowledge truly does transform clinical informatics work. And that's why when I saw this job pop up, I thought there was no reason why I wasn't going to apply, because I saw it as an ability and an opportunity to actually extend what it is that I've already learned in my previous roles and to further implement what it is that I've seen at the bedside, the clinical knowledge and experience and perspective that I've developed, as well as my appreciation for data and how that ultimately does change things over the course of an entire system. And as I said, just really grateful for this opportunity, and it's a pleasure to meet you today.
That's wonderful, Timmy. Thank you for sharing that. It sounds like you have a really solid foundation in both clinical practice and informatics work. And the Epic rollout experience is particularly relevant. I appreciate you walking through that trajectory. Let me ask you this. You mentioned you're currently the only nurse on your informatics team. Tell us about the experience you have working with electronic health record systems beyond just that Epic implementation. What systems have you worked with, and what's been your hands-on experience managing them?
So, as we can see, Dr. Chen gave us a very thorough response. She was listening very well and captured all those different elements. And over the course of the next several months, I'll be going in depth into how it is that I actually built this out, because I don't want to have a monopoly of knowledge. The reason I'm making these videos, why I will be making these videos, is so that you can do the same. It's my belief that every nurse, and this isn't just nurses in general, every professional who has a vision to create systemic change, to be able to build something that is their own, and to create an impact in a way that only they can, is primed to be able to do just that by strategically leveraging AI. And Claude Code is my tool of choice for being able to do that. So let's show you a little bit about that, and then how it is that you're going to be able to learn to master this tool to create something like this in the future. What we're actually going to do to demo the capability is, earlier I had shown you guys that section where the landing page had a bit of overlapping text, and to just show you how simple and straightforward it is to be able to make changes like this in Claude Code, I'm going to go ahead and show you. So once you've actually got Claude Code installed on your machine, then all you need to do is open up your terminal and type in Claude, and we'll walk through the basics of that another day. Today, I just want to show you how simple and straightforward it is to be able to turn your vision into reality using Claude Code. So what I did is I just took a screenshot of that section in another window and then pasted it in here. And I just find this is by far the best way to show the coding agent what it is that you need fixed, because then it can see exactly what's going on and you can then describe it. I'm going to use a tool called WhisperFlow, which, if you guys don't know about this tool, it's truly amazing. We'll talk more about it in a future video, but it allows you to just press a hotkey and then speak, and then it turns whatever you say into text. We need to adjust the landing page in this section so that the text is not overlapping. Analyze the rest of the text and headline patterns in the landing page to be able to understand how to do this effectively. Then I'm going to turn on the accept on edits, and you'll see that that just popped up here. The way that you do that, as it tells you, is Shift Tab, and that allows you to cycle through different modes. This is the mode that I use because I'll always review whatever it is that the LLM and the coding agent is proposing before I actually hit yes. But it still speeds up the process significantly. So we can see here, it's looking through, it's looking for the comprehensive training section, which it has found, and then it is going to make that adjustment. So it made some adjustments to the code, and then it's telling me that it has now added its own container so that it's not going to spill out, and it has just essentially improved the overall responsiveness. So I'll tell it to start the development server so I can review it. And then the process would be to test those changes locally, which means on your machine, to then push it to your remote repository and then test it in a preview branch, and then finally deploy it to production. And if these are terms that you don't know, don't worry. I'm going to be creating a end-to-end tutorial over the next couple weeks, or at least I intend to. Let me know if that will be useful to you. We'll scroll down. We're actually now in the local development environment. And as we can see here, it has fixed exactly that. Looks much nicer. It has its own container. So if I were to change the information in here, it's not going to be another fix later on. it's going to stick within its respective container right over here. And that's how simple it is to make a user interface change like this with Claude Code. You don't have to understand exactly the science behind everything, the theory behind everything, but what you do need to understand is what a good user experience looks like. And this is where we as nurses excel. We may not know all the ins and outs of everything that happens within the system that we work in. What we need to know is how to care for our patients safely. What is the most important thing at this very moment? And if I don't know what to do, where can I get the information? That is what it means to practice safely as a nurse. When you are wanting to be able to use tools like Claude Code to bring things that you see in your mind or solutions that you've envisioned to life, it's the same principle and practice that you'll be able to use to do just that. I'm going to be creating a series where I'll be breaking down exactly how I've used the nursing process to build 7 apps so far this year. And if that's something that you'd find valuable, go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to learn more about my journey in becoming a nurse consultant, go ahead and hit this video right here.